Hey, I'm Coop with gamervision.com. Here we're using the DSi. This is our first chance to actually take a look at it. I've actually had it for a few days. It just launched on Sunday in America. You can see that the body is actually different from the DS Lite. It's actually a little bit thinner, but a little longer when compared to the DS Lite, which is the best source for comparison. As you can see, they're pretty much the same size, at least at a glance. It's not a huge difference, though it is different. It's the screen size. Other than that, there are some obvious differences in the actual bodies of them. The X, Y, A, and B buttons are still located in the same spot, as are the start and select, but over here you can see that the power button is actually moved from the side to the bottom. And another interesting feature that takes advantage of that is a soft reset. Just tap that, screen goes white, comes back, right back to the main menu, so you don't have to reset after everything. The same goes for PictoChat and anything like that that used to require a hard reset of the system. And obviously, no more Game Boy Advance slot. Shoulder buttons are also changed from being more shoulder button-y, I suppose, to actual being more like buttons. And the volume isn't a slider, it's buttons. So instead of having to try to fidget with it and try to get it to have some sound but not loud, there's different levels of music. As you can see, it actually has two cameras, one right here and one on the back. They're 0.3 megapixel, so you're not going to be able to take any high quality shots, but for the DS's screen resolution, it's not that big of a deal. The actual interface has changed as well. You can go through the system settings, game, in this case it's Chinatown Wars, DSi camera, DSi sound, DS shop, download play, which obviously is a big thing, PictoChat, which now supports rainbows, World Wide Web, which is a browser that doesn't actually come built in. You can download it for free if you connect to the internet, and then from then on it's any games you download. There are, it looks like, dozens and dozens of spaces. You can only really fill up 4 of them now, but obviously that means Nintendo is planning on supporting DSiWare heavily. So you can put camera pictures onto the SD card or just have them in the album, actually edit them. There's lots of different options, from distortion, which you can actually play with, make it more beautiful. Graffiti, which I'm sure you can guess what that does. Color, color pad, and a few others that take advantage of the face recognition. Like this one. See, I can even put a little mustache on him. It's not perfect, especially with the technology and the 0.3 megapixel camera, but it has some fun. There's some fun to be had using it. There's also DSi sound, and while it doesn't support MP3s, it supports AACs, which are a little less user-friendly, but it's not that hard to find free conversion. You can go in, record a sound. For some reason, all the sounds I did have been erased for no reason. And you can record whatever you want. It stores up to 10 seconds, which isn't that much, especially with the storage capacity being up to 4 gigs. 10 seconds, which isn't that much, especially with the storage capacity being up to 4 gigs. Beyond that, that's about it. Comparisons were made early on saying that the DSi was going to essentially be the leap from the DS Lite to the DSi that the Game Boy Color was from the regular just Game Boy. And that's not entirely inaccurate. I mean, the screen's a little nicer, it can be a little brighter, the battery life isn't as good, it actually dropped a few hours, but if you are in the market for a DS and don't have one yet, it's absolutely a buy, and it has a nice matted finish. It's an interesting little gadget, and this is, if you're looking for the definitive DS experience, the DSi would be the way to go.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out gamervision.com for all of your DSi news.